We're back with another starter home today. I had another video planned. I was going to be testing out a mod, but for some reason, my game would just not work with it. I have no idea. It was conflicting against something else in my game. And I was just like, what the hell am I going to do? And then that got me thinking. We haven't really built much for the world of Tomarang, which came with the heavily broken pack, The Sims 4 for rent. So what we're going to be doing today is building a small 20,000 simoleon home fit for somebody who wants to start their new life over in Tomarang. And so here we are on a 20 by 20 lot in the countryside area of Tomarang. I've not really done a build here yet. And I saw a reference image that I kind of fell in love with, and it's this one right here, which is like a almost tree house, really. This is in Bali. This is somewhere in Bali, and I just thought this would look so good on this lot. And we could also develop this to make it a bit of like a treehouse commune. We could add a couple more here and there as the time progresses. Because as you know, with this starter series, I tend to build the starter home and then I develop it on a bit further down the line. And I thought, why don't we do it here? So that, my loves, is what we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, we're going to make a bloody start and crack on. So first things first, I'm going to get a little base at the top area going so we can get our little tree moment up there. I do want to do a staircase going up here as well, but as always, we don't have spiral staircases in the game, which is still shocking to me to this day because we have all seen what the modders can create out there. Perfectly working spiral staircases. And no, I do not mean these ones here because they work, but they're not great, you know. I'm going to wrap it around here, I think. Can I like pull that one up a little bit tighter there as well? Oh, I can't, look. And then maybe I can bring this one around. That's going to get rid of quite a bit in there though. So do I want to do that internally, like in the house itself? Or should I put that on the outside? That's the question. I think what I should do is just continue building and hope for the best. This might look better inside the house, so I might do that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it, my darlings. Don't want it to be a huge build, not by any means. We are going for a starter home, so remember we've only got £20,000 in the kitty. But I think it needs to be some kind of substantial size. I would love some outdoor areas as well. This can be like the internal area of the house, 6 there. So I think what I'm going to do is come wider with this one here as well. I might go for a 3. Shall I go for a 3 wide around? Because in fact, I'll go 2 on the sides and 3 in the front like this. Because then that's going to give us enough space at the front and back to do something out there as well. We'll see what happens with that. I think what I'm going to do is build the ceiling here and also here as well. Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice shape. I think it's going to be a glorious shape. We haven't got much room in the interior, but this is only going to be a starter home anyway. And I can still get like a bedroom on this area, maybe a kitchen. And then we can maybe have a lot of the living area kind of outside on the decking, which would be really nice. I don't know how traditional that is with Balinese houses, but we're going to do it anyway because we can. You know, it is a lovely little Sims build that we're doing today, as it is. So I want this roof all the way along to here, and it's very low profile, so it does come down quite a way, around about there really. Yeah, I think that could work. I think that could work rather deliciously. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think what I need to do is figure out a semi kind of floor plan, so that's what I'm going to do. So it is going to be very simple. It's going to be a lovely little bedroom here. It's going to be a lovely little bathroom here. Now, realistically, tree houses and bathrooms, it would need some kind of plumbing, wouldn't it? But I'm imagining this central column that we've got going through the actual build itself. Maybe that's got all of the kind of plumbing and stuff sort of wired into there through the floorboards and things. So that's the vibe that we're going for today, just for some realism. Now, I think we need some lovely wallpapers, and I need to pick up the windows as well. So here we go. Got some windows, got some wallpapers. We're going to get on. We're going to go for a very much a sort of modern Balinese kind of look. I think that would be a very nice vibe. You can imagine this being rented out to maybe even like tourists and stuff as well. So that's the vibe that we're going to go for. And I'm going to use this wooden paneling. I never tend to use this. And I think it could work. It might change, subject to change, but we're going to go for it anyway. I'm going to put it absolutely everywhere, even in the bathroom. and even on the little trunk that's kind of holding this place up. I would imagine there's like, I don't know, big wooden beams going through everything. It's very safe. It's very safe. You don't need to worry you're not going to tumble out of the tree. I'm going to put in some bifold doors, but I'm going to do them on the corner, I think, because this is going to be very much a kind of living sort of like area around here. And then this is going to be the kitchen going across on this bit here like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use these wonderful windows that came with For Rent. I do love these. I just wish there was a variation of these where this was kind of like a bit open a bit more. Maybe that doesn't happen with the windows where these are kind of like based from. But I would have loved to have seen it anyway for The Sims, you know, because you can't really see anything from the inside. And I know they're meant to just be shutters. And I know I'm rambling, but we're going to move on anyway. So, smaller ones, I'm going to put these in the toilet, but also in the kitchen. So I'm going to plop you to there and there. And these are very cheap as well. Like, I've not really needed to like sort of be watching my money, which is nice. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 3 windows here from the kitchen area. Again, that might even change. I might just do 2 and then maybe move them up in the center. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I think that could work actually. Let me see this. Yes, I think that could work rather lovely. Now, I don't know what fence to use. I'm toying between these 2 here. Again, I still want that modern kind of look, but I'm a bit worried that this one here might not give me the vibe that I want. I really do like that, but I think this one here is going to be the winner because it's just got a little bit more, I don't know, it's the detailing at the top that kind of like speaks to me a little bit more. It says, hello, I'm the one you should be using. I'm like, all right, darling. And I use her. So that is my story for today. What are you saying? Aiden, get in the bin. Honestly, get right in the bin right now. Right, I'm going to put these on as well. Let me have a little look at that. What's that going to look like from this way? Not too bad. It is cutting through weird there, and it's going to have to cut through weird there. But I am going to wrap these on either side here like this. I kind of like that this is kind of open aspect. You can imagine the climate being very warm anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. I think it would be fine. It does give this outside lighting, but again, fine with that as well. So roof line, they've kind of got like a metal sheeted roof in the reference image, so I kind of want to go and copy that. Oh, maybe I could use you. I wish that had a bit of like sheen to it, like a metallic sheen. And I think the blacks, oh, the black looks great. I do enjoy that. That's a definite yes. But I just want to try one more before we move on. This one here, I think. I mean, that one's very similar, but it's more of a grey. Oh, I do like it in grey with the wood. I'm going to go for the grey one. I loved that black one just before, but I think this just sets in the wood tone a little bit better. Yes, we're going to do that as well. And then what we're going to do, oh, is not use this. We'll save that for tomorrow's video. Little castle on the way for you tomorrow, my darlings. Well, it's not very little. It's quite a big castle, actually. But it will be on the way to you. So be on the lookout for it. And then maybe I could use this trim here. I do need to put a... Oh, I thought I did that. Oh, no, I didn't. I just made it a ceiling. I do need to do this as well, don't I? Like that, and then get this trim on the top there. Obviously, we need to get a nice trim going on in here as well. So I'll do that. Yeah, I do like the grey. I think that just sets it off lovely. Yes, and we're going to wooden up the ceiling, the same with the floor as well. But what wood flooring are we going to use? I mean, they're all the same price, so I think what I'm going to go for is the Tomarang wooden floor. Does that one go quite well in here? Let me have a look in here. It's a little bit redder than the rest of the wood, and I'm not really vibing with that. Oh, the one that's winning is the Eco Lifestyle one, because it's got several tones in it, and I think it just works nicely. Yes, let's do that, and then let's get some ceiling ones on as well. This is going to be very expensive, so we just need to be careful of our money here. But it's very important, so we're going to go through with it. We are going through with it, no matter what you say. Thank you. Let me have a little look at you. Yes. That's very cute. I do like the look of this. I think it's going to be so much fun to add some more, like maybe even like higher level ones. And then maybe we could put a tree in. I'm going to put trees in anyway. We're going to, can I sell this one? Oh, that gave us 56 simoleons. What a treat. Yeah, lovely. I do like this. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to pull out the necessary objects that we do need. I also need to do the flooring in there. So the kitchen, maybe some seating area, a bed, and also the bathroom. So let me grab all of that out, and then we're going to start making this place look a little bit prettier. So a few things have changed. I've changed the wallpaper. I liked the other wallpaper, but I just think this one here just lends itself a little bit better. And this one's from the Horse Ranch pack. I also use these lights everywhere as well, because I really don't want this to be overlit at night. I want this like warm glow. Imagine like loads of like critters chirping in the moonlight, a nice warmth flowing through the treehouse, and that's the vibe we're going for today. So I kind of like that lighting. Yeah, done. And I also, what I did was put a half wall right through the top of it, so it kind of looks like this pillar is kind of going all the way through this treehouse. We're going to put trees around it, but it's not necessarily a treehouse. It's just we'll call it a canopy house because it's up in the canopy. Anyway, moving on. So kitchen, this is what we're going to do. I had to move these windows up as well. The windows were just cutting into the kitchen sides, and it's fine. It still looks great. We're going to put a sink in there. I'm going to do a little hob as well. I thought that would be a great little move, because what we can do then is have the kind of like little mini fridge with the little oven above it, you know, so they can still cook and stuff in here, and it still looks nice and smart. I probably want some shelving and stuff up there. We've still got like nearly 7,000 simoleons, so I think we're going to be okay. I haven't picked the living area yet because I want to do the outside first, so that's what we're going to do in a sec. Bedroom was a little bit difficult. Bedroom was the worst one for me because it's quite a tight squeeze. I tried to put the bed like this way, and I just didn't want the sim to have to like scoot and things. It's just not the vibe I want to go for. I want it to be kind of easy, and I definitely wanted to use this 4-poster bed, which was a little bit of money, but we're going to go for it anyway. And we're going to move this light as well. We're going to put you around to the side here like that. Can we have a little look, please? Is that up too high? Nope, it's down too low. There we go. Excuse me, I nearly burped then. And then this little dresser here. This is where I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this, but it fits in fine. You know, it fits in fine. The Sims should be able to get onto each side here as well, which is, again, is what I want. I would have loved something a little bit bigger than that, but maybe when we develop this, we'll make this area a little bit bigger than the rest of it. We'll see what happens with that. And then for the bathroom, I'm going to use this Horse Ranch shower cubicle. And then I'm going to do this little toilet here and this sink here as well. So it's kind of a mix of them, but I think it works. It semi-works. They've all got kind of gold sort of detailing on them. And I think it, yeah, I like it. Obviously, we still need to detail those areas up. But what I want to do first, what I think this is just going to make this a lot pop, is to do some landscaping. So I'm going to landscape all of this up, and I'm also going to get some outside activities, like maybe even like a little fire pit, maybe a barbecue, and we can put that around together as well. And then I'll also pull out the stuff that we're going to be littering up on this balcony area here, and we'll do that together too. Okay, landscaping is done. So I've left it very, very much like the outside. I just really wanted this lot to be blended in. And in the future, because you know I do this a lot, I like to landscape off of camera. What I'm going to do in the future, in future videos when I have to do that, is put it in as a little mini speed build so you guys can actually still see me landscape. One of the things that's down on my list to improve the channel this year, so be on the lookout for that. I forgot to do it today, but I promised in the next iteration of whatever we do, I will do that for us. But I've done this little like walkway underneath of here, and I thought it was perfect to have a little like dining space in amongst all of these trees. You can probably see I've put some lights in all of the foliage as well, so at night it kind of like gives it a lovely glow. Oh, I'm very much for that. And then I'm going to put in this barbecue over in this corner area here, and it's high enough away that I'm not really worried about the sort of flames underneath of wood. It's absolutely fine. So they're going to be okay. They will. And then just to finish off this area, I thought some planters. I mean, what is a build from me without some planters in? Just three around that area there, just to grow some herbs or something if they're going to be doing a bit of cooking or whatnot. I thought that would have been a nice vibe. And then up on the balcony, I haven't done much up here yet. We're going to do this together, but I think having a couple of little sleepers I call them sleepers. They're sun loungers, but I tend to fall asleep in them. So a couple of sun loungers. I would like to get the surface, like a surface in between them, and maybe put that sugarcane juice kind of like drink thing that came with for rent. I want to put that there as well. And we're also going to put some fannies up. We're going to flop our fannies out, and we are going to put them here. I'm a child, I know. That was a very big breath then. I'm going to put another one here as well, and then I'm going to do one in the interior, maybe just in the actual kind of like living sort of kitchen space. Let me see what that's going to look like. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And we've still got like 4,000 simoleons left. We've got absolutely everything we need so far, but I still think we can decorate this place up. I've put a few plants here and there. That one that I can't put anywhere, I found somewhere for it right there. I've put some flowers here for the minute, but that's probably going to change once we get to the interior in here. So first off, I need a nice surface down here. And I know this is a bathroom cabinet, but I'm wondering if this would work out here. Oh, it does go very nicely with up there. It's got towels, but maybe that's got sun cream and, you know, all of that kind of good stuff in. Maybe if I'm going to need to move these across a little bit more though. And I can plop you to about there. And then that fits in there A-okay. And then if I find that drink station, and here it is, I found it, the sugarcane drink tray. I would love to try this. It just sounds right up my street. Sugarcane juice. Oh, something's telling me that it's very sweet. Yeah, I'd be into that. We are also going to get the plant of dreams out, and I think I'm going to latch it. Where are you, my love? There you are. I think I'm going to latch it on this corner piece here. I'm wondering if I can put it here and have it dangle down a little bit. No, it's not going to work that way. Oh well, I'll just size it down. It's fine. That's fine. I still want it right on that corner though, but I think it needs to be on the interior sort of edge like that. Let's see. Yes. Again, just a little bit of decoration. That's very nice. I do enjoy that. I do. And then I'm thinking for the rest of this area, I wouldn't mind a little bit more dining space up here as well. I know we've got some down here, but I would love to put like a dining table around here and maybe some seating over on this edge here, because they've got the lovely view of the water here. It would make sense to have some rocking chairs out there. That would be a good vibe. I've also put a door here that goes from the kitchen area. I do need to put a bin and stuff in there, but vibing with that for now. I'm not going to do a 4-seater. I think I'm just going to do a 2-seater here. We're going to use this one here. How much was that? 255. And then these chairs are 90 from memory. So I'm going to flop one here. I mean, I could do a table of 4 here. I could. I will. I could and I will. I'm going to flop you around about there though, like that. Because you can still see the water and everything. But I think having the rocking chairs as the moment over here, I think that would... it would work better. I'm not going to use those ugly rocking chairs. We're going to use these ones because I like these a lot better. Wondering what colour you come in like this. Oh, that's nice. Yes. If I can flop you to here then. In fact, what I'm going to do is just put it... No, I'm not. I'm going to put them here because I'm going to do maybe some plants and stuff around there. And flop both of you like this. Those were 120 each. So we still got 2,000 simoleons, but I need to be careful because I want to do a bit of a living room as well. Okay, well, we've got the necessities out here for the minute. What I want this area to be. I need to get some sofas. I want to get some sofas and maybe some kind of music. I don't feel a TV in this place is going to work, but a sofa, maybe an armchair, and I would like to get some music. So let's get that out. Okay, so we're down to the final dregs of our simoleons. We've got 31 simoleons left, but we've got everything that we need, so we're going to be okay. Let's make a start on what I did with the kitchen. All I did, very simply, was put up a shelving unit just above the oven there. And then I moved this little speaker set, and it's kind of got like books and stuff on, so maybe that can act as like cookery books or recipe books or what have you. With the bin, I'm going to keep the bin outside. I'm going to keep the bin here just because it was just not fitting into this area and it might smell, and that is the storyline. I'm going to put a little rug out here as well. And I'm going to put some shoes here. I found it quite difficult to find somewhere where I could put some shoes for outdoors because with this type of house as well, especially kind of going down the sort of Bali route, I would imagine shoes outdoors are a must. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll make a start in here. Using this sofa, I've been using this sofa to death recently. I really have. But I just like it. I think it's very nice. So I'm going to use it in here as well. And it just fits the vibe really nicely. What I did was put one there and one just next to it. So it almost kind of separates off this like lounge area from the kitchen. And I kind of like that. And then I used this rug. And I put this rug right underneath of the sofas. I think it was around about there. I think you come in a little bit more, my love. There we go. And then put this coffee table down in front of them like this. And then I put those flowers over in this corner here. I just thought they worked and looked rather lovely there too. So I'm happy with that. For a starter home, I think that looks very nice. Imagine the climate. Oh, it would be marvellous. Makes me want to go on holiday right now. And then at the back here, all I did was pulled out this big leafy palm and I put this in front of this area here. I just think it looks really, really nice. And then I used this little table. This was my last purchase. Just in between of the two rocking chairs. So when they're rocking, they can put their drinks down on there. Love that idea. For the bathroom, very simply as well. A little towel rail that I'm going to put there. A loo roll. I mean, it would probably, being from an East Asian sort of like area, I would imagine a bucket would suffice, or something that you can just wash your bum with water. Much more hygienic, I do say so myself. And then a little rug down here as well, a little bamboo rug. Gorgeous, gorgeous things. You know, very simple, but I just think it came together really nicely. And the bedroom is even more simple. I did a little rug just at the edge of the bed. Just there, little kind of like woven rug. And then I put up a little book area because we didn't have any kind of skill building for books. So I thought the bedroom was the best place. And then what I did was move the lanterns, size them down and put them as kind of like sort of bedside lamps. Oh, and then I bought this out as well. I forgot to get rid of that and flop that just in the corner just for a bit of decoration. But I think that's came together really nice for a little starter. You know, it's a bit different. I like the landscaping with it as well. It's given me kind of like sort of flying saucer vibes as well, which I'm very much for in myself. Yes. And I think to develop this is going to be even fun. Like I really want to develop and go up maybe even 2 more levels with these kind of like this kind of look. So I might have to move this to a bigger lot when we develop this, but let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. But let's have a little tour, shall we? Let's have a little tour around. So this is the exterior. I do like how it looks, I must admit. I like that we went for just like a normal pillar rather than a tree as well. I just think it's just elevated it. And then this is the back area over here. Gorgeous. Let's get down to this level as well. So you come in through this way, through the front area here. And then you've got a little walk-in under moment with a little area to grow some, whatever. A little dining area here with a balcony, a barbecue. I mean, this area here has even got like water views as well. I made sure to leave that area there open so you can see the water from here. So if you're sat down having some like lunch and stuff, oh, I'd be very much for that. So you come up these stairs. They're a bit of a windy moment. Not exactly a spiral staircase, but thereabouts. So you come up through this way and you are into the kind of living area. And then it's got this big corner, kind of like bifo door moment. So you can come out through here. You can have a little bit of a sunbathe down there, which I very much enjoy. Or just have a little nose around it, everything here. There's a beach right down there as well, so you can go for a bit of a swim. Come around to this way, it wraps around to here. It's got a little balcony moment with these amazing views over the other side. A little area to fish down there as well, gorgeous. Entrance into the kitchen or exit. And we've got a little area here for your sim to do a bit of rocking if they may wish. I think they will be able to walk past here. I will player test that, because I do want this to be accessible from all sides. But yeah, very nice indeed. And then into the interior, you've got yourself a little living room here. Beautiful. And then a little kitchen up here. A full kitchen as well, really. It's got a full oven and everything. Well, a countertop oven, but it will still do exactly the same. Lovely little hob. Sink. It's got everything you need. The bin's outside there. And then you come into here, little bathroom, lovely. I think, oh, I do like this bathroom. I like the wooded vibe in here. And I've put the towel rail a bit higher up than I normally would. No idea why, just for a bit of a change, you know. Kind of like the look down through here as well. I wish I could put a trim on this like white bit, but it won't allow me because the stairs are there. I tried. And then into the bedroom. So in through here, very simple. Got a little bedside unit and a nice 4-poster bed in here. Very happy with how that came out. I very much am indeed. But yeah, I'll be back with this. And then we can develop this a little bit further into what I said. I think it's going to be a little commune. I'll connect them through with some bridges and stuff. And maybe make it into a bit of like a holiday rental. I think that would be a nice kind of vibe. But that's it for now. Sorry it wasn't the video you may or may not have been expecting with that mod sort of not review, but that me playing around with the mod. I will get to the bottom of it and bring it out in another video in the future, but that's what's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with a speed build of a rather marvelous castle that I've built. But that's it. Leave me some lovely comments down below, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.